Hello and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your weekend reading for the 30th and the 31st of August. We have Pluto going out of bounds, the planet of transformation, and the moon going out of bounds, which is kind of meaning those two planets are going to be playing by their own rules. So it could be an interesting weekend. We've got 6 cards coming out. Let's see what is going on. Some major arcanas coming through, and the Page of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Swords. Okay, let's get all of these out for you. Okay, what I want to say here is that something reaches a major turning point. It's like there's something new that's coming in. There's a message that you either have to buy something new, or you have to do something new, or there's some kind of tangible new thing that is coming in here. And it reaches a bit of a major turning point, and it's ready to expand into a whole new energy. So you might have to come up with a plan, but potentially the best plan might be to do nothing, to think about it for a while, because I feel like that's where you're going to receive the messages that you need to receive, by either having a lie down, having a good think, doing something totally different, not even thinking about this thing for a while. The Hanged Man is like just doing nothing. Like it feels like there could be, I really feel like you don't want to rush too much into something. There's something that you need to kind of let go of here, or sacrifice in some way. And the understanding of what that is and how to go about that is coming through. But then the answers do come with the Magician, and it's like, aha, I know. I become very consciously aware of how to move forward, how to create what it is that I want to create, how to make this new opportunity, this new thing that suddenly I've got to, like it might be, okay, my car suddenly, I've found out it's going to cost too much to fix. So now I have to buy a new car. But then it's like, okay, yes, it reached a turning point, and you have to pivot and change into something new and something different, and you have to come up with a plan. But it's like very much think it through, have a big think through. What is it they're actually letting go of here? It's more than just the car. And what is the best way to move forward here? And the Magician says, okay, I've worked out the solution. Okay, I've got everything around me that I need to make this work. Obviously, maybe it's like you have to buy a new car, or what sort of car it is. There's many choices and decisions that are coming in around it. Or maybe I'm deciding that I don't want a car anymore. So whatever it is, and then it's like, why did this happen? So that's just an example of it, but it just feels like there's a sense that you reach a major turning point with something, and it needs a bit of time, a lot of choices and decisions that are coming through. It needs a little bit of time to think it through in order to work out, to gain the perspective as to what's the next best foot forward, the next best plan moving forward, and also really processing that you have to let this go. So it feels like, there's something around that. And it does feel like there's some help from the angels around, but the help that's coming in is really helping us kind of shift and surrender. This major turning point could be a sense that there is some kind of an awakening that is coming through with this. There's some kind of renewal that can come through with it, but it has to go through some kind of change. It needs to change form, or has to go through some kind of alchemy as part of the process. So going back to the car example, so you have to realize that you have to let go of that car. And how are you going to let go of it? And it's, maybe you do need a car, but it has to change form in some way. So what is it going to look like? What's going to happen here? So whatever it is, something's kind of going through a transformation or transfiguration. It's changing form, and it may be something in the material realm here that you need to kind of, and something that's quite foundational to your life that could come through with it as well. But it just feels like it's really important to think it through, and the answers will come. And so whatever it is that is shifting and changing form for you, it feels very connected to the eclipse-like energies around. So just know that there is fated reasons for this happening, and sometimes we don't know fully know the answers. So it may be, for example, you're like, oh, okay, that really sucks. The mechanic's saying there's no point fixing the car. It's going to cost too much. And maybe it's better to find that out now than drive it and have an accident or something like that. Or maybe there's something new coming in around having to travel more, and so you need a better car. So there's sort of what they're showing me is that there are these blessings in disguise with it, and sometimes we won't fully know, but it feels like you're being protected in some way, even though it might not feel like it. It might feel like, okay, it feels almost like the changing of form is the difficult part, like trying to work out how something is going to turn from what it originally was into what it now needs to be. And that is why we need the lying down, thinking about something, changing the story that's going on inside your head around it as well, perhaps, or changing the story of what this is and what's going on in your life with this. There's revelations around it and higher understandings and realizations that you're not stuck with it, but realizing that it just cannot remain in the form that it is. And so I like that the magician is coming in there at the end, because this is the master manifester, the creator, being very conscious about how you're creating, what you're creating, and feeling like you have the ability to have, again, it's the alchemy, the magic of something shifting and changing form. So if it's not you, there's someone around that has the ability to help this happen. But it's like, okay, I can see the plan ahead. I can see that this is possible now. So there's something a little bit unexpected about it. It does feel like a bit of an unexpected shift in many ways, connected to the eclipse portals, but it's going to bring a pattern of change in. But at the same time, it's saying, well, that old car wasn't serving you anymore. And just go back to the car example, and you need a new car, a new way of traveling, quite literally traveling through this energy, traveling in life. So yeah, that's the reading. That's the reading for the weekend. So something big is emerging out of this, and it's just about finding the higher understanding of that. So that's the reading. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Oh, stay tuned for the monthly readings. They're coming out over the weekend. So all signs monthly readings are coming out. And yeah, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments, and take care.